Grand Rising, everyone. Today's the day. Today is the day. It's good to see everyone. Today is the day. And you need to focus on yourself today and what you are creating. You need to focus your attention, the currency of the universe, and wherever you place attention, that's where we're going in the future. We're headed there right now. We're getting in the light ship. We're moving forward. We're ever onward. We're moving forward. It's the Lionsgate portal maximum today. And today you have to back up what you want to create with radical action. You gotta create it all today. We got to get ready, and we have to do it today. And we're going to break it all down, how to maximize our potential. Do you want to maximize your potential, or do you want evolution to pass you by? Can you hear the cicadas, Light Warriors? It's good to see everyone. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. We have a tremendous, absolutely tremendous episode for all of you, and we're all going to focus our attention during the Lionsgate portal 8-8 activations. Grand Rising. Keep on smashing the like button. If you haven't done so already, smash the like button. It helps others find this message. If you're watching on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a minute to get on. We're going to be talking about current symptoms. We're going to be talking about glitches that we might experience. I'm going to share with you. Can you hear all the cicadas, Light Warriors? Yeah, they're singing today. I'm going to be sharing about glitches that I've experienced on my journey. Maybe you're experiencing glitches as well. And the energy is potent right now. You have to be very alert where you're placing your attention, because where your attention goes, that's where the energy flows. Today is the Lionsgate portal, and we're going to make it a boomer. Bay Area believer, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Ben, if you're on, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, Ben. I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful for your attention, and I'm grateful for all of you focusing like a laser beam, especially today. Today is the day. Cheddar Biscuit. I love it. I love that. Cheddar Biscuit. Thank you so much for that, Cheddar Biscuit. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. We have to activate the Triforce today. It's the Lionsgate activation, Light Warriors. Oh yeah, it's a tremendous day. And you might have been experiencing a lot of dissonant frequencies. Remember, not only do we know the power of this time period, but the serpents actually know it as well. And you're going to see a lot of attempts to try to throw you off your path. And you need to stay focused on your path no matter what. Don't buy into the fear. Don't buy into the guilt. And don't buy into the shame. You're here to create your reality. And you're going to see a lot of attempts to throw you off your path at this time. And you need to stay the course. And your attention, where that goes, that's what you're going to be creating. Gotta stay hydrated right now. Yeah, we're getting rid of all the evil spirits. Remember, the imposter spirits, even in your mind, they're trying to get in your mind, and they're trying to create self-doubt. Do you know people like this on your journey that come in only to create self-doubt? You got to get them out. You got to get them out. We're going to have a tremendous message today. You got to feel cool as a cucumber right now. There are many golden opportunities, Lone Wolf. Tremendous golden opportunities. They're waiting to be diverse. You got to get in there. All these different opportunities. And actually, we're going to bring that up today. We're going to create abundance. But you have to think differently of what abundance is. And you have to think of opportunity. And you can't just think about, oh, give me the money, give me the money. But that's a currency, an electrical current, and where we place attention, We need it in our society right now, but you could be putting it into things. You know, we're going to be moving to a time period where there's going to be a lot of bartering going on, right? There's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, but that's why it's good to have some stuff. Yeah, have some stuff, Light Warriors, and we're going to be talking about that as well today. So this is the Lionsgate portal. 88 Lionsgate activation codes are right now. They're happening right now. So let's get this show on the road. We gave everyone some time to get on. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important message and update. Kelly Mershon, thank you so much. 888, 888, all day long, 888. Put out this code of abundance, 888, all day long, 888. Don't forget this code, all day long, 888, the abundance. I'm going to keep repeating it, 888. This is the code for abundance. What abundance means to you might be different to someone else. Focus on your path today. Focus like a laser beam. Put it out to the universe today, because if you don't put something out, you can't get the ripple come back to you. The ripples come back. We put the wave out, the waves and the ripples, and the light comes back to us. Focus. So again, please smash the like button if you haven't done so already, and you just stumbled across this message because it's the Lionsgate. It's a tremendous day. People all across the internet are looking for the Lionsgate activations. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. Do it right now. Through free will, of course, and you'll get all the updates. We have a tremendous channel and community. We're a community, and if you haven't done so, please join our group chats. We have group chats on Telegram and Discord, and we have a tremendous Patreon community. I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon. We had a live Zoom meeting last night. It was tremendous. The recording is already up on Patreon. If you decide to join Patreon and you missed the, or maybe you already are on Patreon, you were taking a snooze last night. You might have missed the most tremendous Zoom meeting we ever had. Yeah, it's all right. You could sleep through it. He slept right through it. It's unbelievable. It's tremendous. We had you got to watch it. If you missed last night's Zoom, you got to watch the recording. You're gonna love it. But that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. So you might have ascension symptoms right now, extreme fatigue, and sleeping during the wrong time of day. See, I had to get that Zoom ready. So I had to stimulate myself. I had to get amped up and ready to go. But the past 2 days, I've been sleeping in the middle of the day. And that might be you, and I'm here to share with you. We live in an energetic world, and we're going through upgrades right now. On my journey 2 days ago, I felt very depressed because I was tired and I felt like I wasn't producing enough, right? And you might feel guilty and shameful for resting in the middle of the day. And I'm sharing with all of you, it's okay to take some time to rest. Take a little nappy poo if you had. Did you have to take a little nappy poo? I know maybe some people in the chat had to take a little nappy poo yesterday. That's okay. I did the same as well. And you might feel that you're not productive. That's how I feel. But you can't, when the energies come in, when the upgrades come in, you have to deal with them, and it's okay. So just think of this time period as a frequency. Definitely listen to your body, Amy. Listen to your body. And if my body tells me I need to rest, I gotta go. I have to produce. Remember, I'm doing everything myself. I'm running this is a world famous channel. Did you know that? We're on every continent right now. And guess what? I'm an army of one. I run the entire channel myself. I have to do everything myself. And that's why I'm grateful when you guys share the channel. I have an army of warriors that are sharing the channel. And, you know, when I feel tired, I feel like I'm not productive, I'm not producing enough. And I've been going through that in the last few days. So we're getting the codes right now, and now we're activating the codes. As I'm leaving this message right now, smack in the middle of the Lion's Gate, congratulations for having the courage to quit your job. If you either need to quit your job, or maybe you just stand your ground and you get unlawfully fired from your job, there'll be a tremendous lawsuit for you in the future. Have the courage to do that, and kudos to you for standing up and not taking abuse anymore. A lot of people, they're abused in their jobs. Reflect on that on the Lionsgate portal today. So there's a lot of pitfalls. There's things to throw you off. There's things to maybe drop your vibrational frequency. It could come in the form of people, things, and situations. They know. They say, oh, I'm going to send this person your way. I'm going to send this situation your way to drop your vibrational frequency. You got to move forward through it right now. Alfreda Boutros, thank you so much, Alfreda. I love you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. So the Lionsgate portal is now. And I'm going to share from a place of authenticity that this energy is real. And I have practiced this. I always say, practice what you preach. If you're getting this message today and you just sit on the rocking chair and you say, oh, gee willikers, I hope that abundance will come my way, and we don't back it up, the 888 abundance code is not going to just do it for you. You're getting the code. That's why you physically might have felt tired the past few days. Now we have to be the bulldozer, break through all of the subconscious programs and create our lives with the energy that God sent to us, the energy that's coming from Sirius. Did you know that the light codes not only come from the sun? We're getting tremendous codes from Sirius today. Activate the 888 codes. Let me see some 888s in the chat. We're going to keep going. Last night, when I was setting up for... You might experience glitching right now. So last night I was setting up for our Patreon meeting. And where I am, I needed to get this light, the ring light going. And so I'm putting it in, and the room is kind of dark, and I need to have this light, otherwise it really is too dark. And so I'm putting it in, the plug. The plug's in the electric socket, and I click on, and it's not working. I said, oh, did this break? And I'm clicking on, so now I pull it out, and I'm seeing, and oh, all the light warriors are here. We're live right now. It's good to see you. So we're live. We're live. Not only am I filming live, we're live with all the people. So I'm plugging it in, and I pull it out. I say, what's going on? Then I pull it. I plug it into a different socket, and then all of a sudden the light works. I said, is the plug broken? So I just plug my phone into it just to see, and it's working fine. I can't explain why it wasn't working. The plug, I tested, the plug was working, and the physical structure of the light lamp was working as well. But I just kept plugging, and it just wouldn't work. So you might experience electrical glitches like this on your journey. The energy is potent right now. You might be, Emma, you're dealing with this. You know, you could experience these glitches right now. The energy is potent right now. You're actually creating a different timeline. And when we're going through a timeline shift, you experience glitches. We experience a lot of glitches. That's the evidence of this potent energy. Sit back, relax. Uncle Mike, how's the sound? Is the sound good? Uncle Mike's going to share a story. Not only am I teaching about the Lionsgate portal, I am sharing authentically that I have created a new life by utilizing the energy on the Lionsgate portal. And 5 years ago, I was aware of the Lionsgate portal, and I went out on the beach, and I put out my intent that year. So wherever you are on your journey, You might be in a different position. 5 years ago, I didn't start my channel, but I put out that I was going to do this. And I put out, I went to the beach, I did a little sun gazing. Some of you do some sun gazing. And I put out all my intentions. I actually spoke them out. I mentally prayed about it. And I put out my intentions on this pinnacle date of the Lionsgate portal. And, you know, things don't happen right away, but the echoes and the ripples come back to you. The following year, I made sure that I created a video on the Lionsgate portal. I actually had a problem getting the video done that day, but by the end of the day, I got the video done. And I made sure I created a video on this date. And in the following years, I've been doing what I'm doing right now. I've been creating live, I'm teaching about the Lionsgate and sharing with others. For 5 years, I've really been doing this practice right now. Some people will say, oh, there's nothing to this. It's just nothing. It's just a spiritual wackadoo. Yeah. It's a spiritual wackadoo day. Yeah, let me see. Are all my spiritual wackadoos in the chat right now? Let me know. But actually, no, scientifically, everything has a frequency, right? And there are constructive and deconstructive interference waves. Today in science, we call it a constructive interference waves. And these frequency waves are actually influencing your DNA receptors. Yeah, DNA receptors. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. You're getting the light codes from Sirius today, and they're constructive interference waves that are interfering with the DNA receptors of your body. So therefore, it's not a spiritual wackadoo. Let me see all the unicorns. Oh, it's a spiritual wackadoo. There's no Lionsgate portal. You might see him out there. And you know, if they don't say it on the TV, if they're not talking about the Lionsgate portal on the TV, then they just disregard it and throw it out. Please share this message. Please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message, Light Warriors. This is a very powerful day. I've been focused on I've been focused on this day for many years, and I could be I'm like the real life science experiment. Good morning. Oh, the Nature Boy's here. Woo! Everyone's here right now. Focus on what you're creating right now, and be very careful, be mindful, because and we talked about this last night in our Zoom meeting. You might play something out and it's going to come back to you, maybe not right away, but maybe a year or two later, and you say, oh, I didn't want this. I didn't want this. And then you say to yourself, well, you have to be mindful of what you're placing out to the universe. You have to be mindful what you're placing out to the universe, because it's going to ripple back to you. Do you know about the ripples of the universe? Let me know in the chat. The ripples are going to come back to us. So I can't express enough that I have utilized this date, and it's played an important role on my journey. And I'm going to blast out. I'm blasting out the abundance codes right now. And we have to really, the world, the old matrix world, is totally collapsing right now. And you have to think totally differently about what abundance is and what we're creating. You know, there's a lot of shifting going on, little shifty shifts. You know about the shifty shifts that are going on? We're shifting right now. And we actually have evidence. You know, I've been talking about physically, there's so much lightning right now, and the lightning is very strong, and it's very different. And you know, you might get self-doubters, right? So like, I scroll the chat. If you if you haven't really scrolled the comments, why don't you scroll the comments on the videos? Why don't you leave a comment? And guess what? You know what? Especially after the first hour of me posting a video, I do respond to comments. The first hour, those people, some people, listen, I try to get to as many, and you'll see I get to many comments. The first hour after I post the video, I scroll the comments. I try to interact as much as possible, but not days later. But I do scroll the comments, and a person recently was, you might get a little self-doubting, trolling, or whatever you'd like to call it. And they said, little gaslighting, said, you're looking too much into the lightning. And wouldn't you know, trending on the Google right now, there was a White House lightning strike, and I believe 2 people, they said, died from the lightning bolt right in front of the White House. Isn't that interesting? So I stand by what I said. It's my observation. I'm entitled to observe. There is a lot more global lightning strikes and global lightning in the atmosphere than there's been in the past, and it's very interesting. And the lightning strikes also, the lightning strikes almost seem to be conscious as well. Remember that big lightning burst that happened in the Vatican country? Remember, if you're new to this, the Vatican is a country. Did you know this? It's his own land. It's not just the building. The land that the Vatican is on is not part of Italy. So don't associate the Vatican, just like I believe Washington, D.C., Washington is a different country itself. It's on a different land. And, I didn't know these things growing up. I had to learn about them. I became conscious about them. And so now we could see there was a lightning strike on the Satanic Vatican and the Satanic White House. Kermit the Frog, when he sips on the tea. And both of these lightning strikes were trending on the Google. You might not hear about them on the I saw it on the TV. But, Google is really, we have to really rethink it. There's a lot of information. And it's different in the last couple of months. It's very interesting. And you know what? I have to do research, and we're researching with each other. We're passing the information back and forth. There's a lot of lightning. Look at all the lightning. I saw it on my personal journey where I am right now. It's a very energetic place. A lot of boomers. And there was boomers on the Vatican. There was boomers on the White House, and the lightning is the lightning. God is angry right now, and we're getting ready for the day of the Lord's vengeance. Yeah, but we're actually having a good time. We have to actually be in tune with nostalgia at this time. Nostalgia. I keep sharing about this. The inner child, and it's really getting things. Going back into the past, the great things of the past, they're actually coming forward again. And that's where we actually have to start thinking differently right now. When you think of abundance, we can't just think about, dollars in a bank, but maybe actually some stuff, some cool stuff that you have. And it could be physical stuff or digital stuff, right? A lot of people are waking up to, things like XLM, and maybe that's the abundance, right? And there's just totally things. I've been speaking to some of you, and it's really because it was something that I did when I was younger. I used to collect baseball cards, and baseball cards, they're becoming such a big thing right now. So people are actually, having fun and buying baseball cards instead of money. I just shared, there was a big video. This guy was going around, and he was giving away free money or a free baseball card. And wouldn't you believe it? More people took the baseball card. They passed on the money. They could have had money, and they said no to the money, and they took the baseball card. Isn't that interesting? And I'm seeing a shift really happen where people are starting to value things. You know, I saw another video and the guy was talking about different types of silver and different collectible silver coins. And you know, it's so interesting that there's different ways. So in the past, we might have thought like abundance is just, you know, money in the bank, but it could be different things. It could be maybe, you know, a different digital coin, or maybe a silver coin, or maybe a baseball card. And yeah, it's important to think differently right now. So especially on the state, and you can convert. Remember, currency. We're talking about abundance today, and today I'm going to be focused my attention, my currency. Where are we placing it? And you could listen. You could place one of the things I'm going to place my attention on is it's called peace and quiet. Have you heard of peace and quiet? Where I am right now, it's peaceful, it's quiet, but I'm trying to get even more peaceful and quiet. And, you know, I'm going to be placing my attention into creating more peace and quiet for myself. As you can hear, the vibrations. Lynn Roberts, thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Oh yeah, there's people that they have a plethora of peace and quiet in the chat, you know, and you know, it's my aspiration to get there. And you know, the more that we focus, we have to focus. Where are we placing our attention? You know, this is energy. Like right now, I'm putting out an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field. As you can hear, my voice is actually getting, we went 2 hours on Zoom last night. It was tremendous. And but my voice from doing all this, you think, listen, a lot of people, they think that this is easy. It is absolutely draining. It's, I could go to the gym and work out and I have more energy than doing this. So, you know, I got 2 hours on Zoom, right? But this is all energy and it's attention. And we have to start thinking differently right now. And it could come in many different forms, but we have to constantly keep putting it out to the universe. And that's why I have not stopped in the last 48 hours. I will continue to focus. We're putting out this vibration at the pinnacle of the Lion's Gate, and it lasts after the Lion's Gate. If you stumble across this message and it's the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the energy is still here. But that's why we have to really put it out. It's actually happening in the world right now. Things are put out already. It's already happened. But we're going to learn about it later down the road. But it was actually created, then was broadcast later. And then people learned about it, and it's tremendous. We're all learning together. Super freak. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Thank you so much, super freak. I love you so much. Embracing the super freaking codes with everyone today. Big loves. Thank you so much, super freak. I love you. Patricia, thank you so much, Patricia. I really appreciate all of the support, especially on this date. And right now, it's going to be amplified. You're going to see. Momentum is a real thing. You ready? And if you're in the chat, and if you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message, and it's going to build momentum. Momentum is a real thing. Megan Holland, thank you so much, Megan. It's my honor to serve. It's my honor to do this, and I'm going to keep going. And I'm very grateful for the people, because now I work for the people. Momentum is a real thing, and the creatures, the serpents, they know about this. Momentum is a real thing, and they try to stifle momentum. So that's why you really want to build the momentum. Don't you feel the energy? It's building up right now. They said, just like the Juggernaut, right? Yeah. we're going to learn about Marvel superheroes. They teach us the truth. Once you build the momentum, it can't be stopped, and nothing can stop this light warriors. Absolutely nothing. Kim Feeker, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kim. It's my honor to do this. Mike Carlson, thank you so much, Mike. 888, baby. I'm putting out love to fuel Uncle Mike. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you so much for that. I really do. And so since they know momentum is a real thing, they said if you want to think of the future of humanity, picture a boot stomping on the face of humanity forever. So now we have to stand up. The lions are we standing? We're rising up right now. You got to rise up, and you're going to have to roar. Can I get some roars? Roaring in the chat right now. You have to stand up. You have to focus on momentum on this date. Focus on your brothers and sisters. Put it out to the universe. We're going to do it. This community, it keeps going, and nothing can stop it. Momentum is a real thing. And when we all focus together, you know, we talked about it last night. The enemy takes no days off. The enemy's all together. Well, now we all have to be together. And that's the message for all the trolls out there. They claim to be love and light, but they're not all on the same page. And we all have to get on the same page. C. Gene M. Thank you so much for that, C. Gene. #1 fan. I appreciate that. It's my honor to do this. And happy Lionsgate, everyone. It's a tremendous day. You really have to. The greatest thing that I can do is teach, and I'm ready to teach for the rest of my existence on this earth. I was born to teach, and I use this energy now forever. And it's going to become a positive feedback loop, and I have to teach through firsthand experience. Oh, that's a tremendous name. Never eat soggy waffles. Thank you so much. Inspiration on the daily. Thank you. It's my honor. Never eat soggy waffles. That is a tremendous name. I appreciate that, and I never will eat soggy. I'll never eat the soggy waffles. I appreciate all of you. And we're going to create this abundance right now. You know, you can give a person a fish and they'll eat for a day, or you can teach a person how to fish and they'll never go hungry again. What my mission, the mission statement here, if we're using matrix terms, the mission statement is to teach people how to do it themselves. You might see Vincent, Mr. Emerald City done. Thank you, Vincent. I love you, Vincent. I really appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. You have to learn how to do it yourself. I'm never going to say, oh, well, you know, I can do this for you. I had great mentors growing up, getting ready for this. And, you know, in my ego, when I was younger, you know, I kind of wanted maybe at certain times, oh, help me out a little bit more. Help me out a little bit more. And that's why, you know, I'm going to create this channel in the authentic vibration. I'm teaching you how to do it yourself. And I had to learn this myself. And it literally saved my life. We spoke in detail about this on Patreon. And Shondell, I love you, Shondell. And Shondell, I'm grateful for you, brother, because you paid attention to our channel since the very beginning. Do you know Shondell's been watching our everyday lives since the very beginning? And I'll never forget the people that have been here. You know, it actually makes me very emotional. Just that you watched since the beginning. I would not be here today if you just simply didn't watch all the time. And that's the greatest support. And it's my honor to make daily videos. If you're new to our channel, every day, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will see a message from our everyday lives. And sometimes we do 2 a days, especially for Friday Night Live. Yeah. But I'm grateful that you guys keep smashing the like and growing the channel. And, you know, listen, I'm a realist too. We're not big enough to do 2-a-days all the time, but sometimes I have so much information I want to put out 2 videos a day. So in this Lionsgate portal, I'm manifesting a bigger community and more people that actually subscribe to the channel. If you take the time to subscribe, take the time, if maybe you don't have a YouTube account, take the time to make a YouTube account and then subscribe to our channel. Because the reason, and I'm going to explain the reason is, you know, when I do 2-a-days, one of the videos doesn't get seen. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you might miss, if I do 2 videos in a day, and I'm watching, I learn, I'm having a human experience, I'm learning this on the fly, and I'm trying to give real life evidence to people. I see the data. When I do 2 videos a day, one of them doesn't really get seen, right? So I'm trying to maximize the energy output that I'm giving. And the more that we're manifesting that more people will subscribe to the channel. And why is this? Because it's going to allow people to see the 2-a-days. I start stirring. I had a long conversation. If I'm not producing, if I'm not doing work on my body, I start stirring. I can't sit still. Lenny, my brother, thank you so much. Grand Rising, Michael. I am having the best day today. I'm at a retreat in Michigan and going to meet my soul family. I quit my 2000 SK job because I can't be controlled. You inspire me to do this. Thanks for giving me courage. Lenny, I love you, Lenny. I'm glad that my story gives you the courage. I had the courage to say no to the mark of the beast, to just stand there and just let the New York City Department of Education unlawfully fire me. And I will be the lighthouse for you to stand strong and show you that if you are in alignment with God, you don't tell them where to go. Because, and I'm sharing, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. People for decades, this is not something new. We're just becoming aware of this. People are taking abuse in the workplace. Abuse could come in the form physically, mentally, or spiritually. Have the courage to say no. Today's a Lionsgate portal. Have the courage to say no. Have the courage to say no. And you're going to attract your tribe. And yeah, we're all proud of you. We're all proud of you, and we're all, you know, I'm grateful to have been the lighthouse. I literally did a video as the sun was setting. People were rushing to get their thing. I was making a video. I was sitting out by the creek, and as the sun was setting, I said, oh, I have to go and get that thing. And there was the sun setting, and I was making a video, and I was creating my new reality. I couldn't waste a second. I was like, I'm done with the satanic matrix. Are you done with the satanic matrix? Are you done being abused physically, mentally, and or spiritually? There are people around the world that are abused in the workplace, and they don't even know it. They're not even conscious of it. And then there's people that are conscious of it, and they're struggling with their mental health. Don't be abused in the workplace. In the end, this will be biblical. Oh yeah, it's going to be biblical. And this is the Lionsgate portal right now. So, you know, do the things that resonate with you, you know, and get in touch with your inner child. Find the abundance that resonates with you. I'm going to constantly be putting out the abundance, non-stop abundance. There it goes. Here comes the abundance right now. Tremendous abundance. But the way it comes back to you, you might not expect it. A lot of people, you know, they get their resume ready. That's going bye-bye. We're not working for companies and corporations anymore. long pipe. We're working for the people, and it will happen. It will happen. You have to have the courage. The lion has the courage. Today, we're all the lions. We talk about the 3D to 5D shift. When you're shifting from 3D to 4D, you're building up courage. You have the courage to say, oh, these systems and corporations and things, they don't have the greatest purpose in mind for ourselves and especially our children. So you have courage to stand up like the lion as you shift into 4D. A lot of people, they might not be just sitting on the top of the mountain in the yoga position, legs crossed, right? Turban on, just chilling out. A lot of us are living everyday lives right now. And that's what this is all about. We need constant support for each other when we stand together. Vibrational synchronization. I shared about vibrational synchronization. And I talked about this when I started my journey. And it's really important. And we're going to be doing a lot more future-proofs past episodes. You know, I talked about the Mandela effect. I said the rapture's happening. I said it's all glitching. There's two different realities. Mandela effect 4 years ago. Mandela effect. Oh, you're wackadoo. There's no such thing as the Mandela effect. You're just misremembering. And so you might even share things about the Mandela effect. Maybe that's what you want to do today. You want to go on your post and you post about the Mandela effect. I got videos about the Mandela effect. Share those. And that's what you want to do. The Mandela, it's tremendous. It cracks open the pineal gland. Hashtag no days off, Angela. I'm going to keep going. And I'm grateful for all of you. Just like I'm going in this live stream, I'm just going to keep going. And it's so important, you know, and think about how you can shine the light like the lighthouse. And you just keep putting out that beautiful light, that beautiful love, and that beautiful authenticity. The truth is the highest state of vibrational consciousness. It's also known as Christ, the truth. And they can't stand the truth. You'll see them. You'll see people. They start twitching. You mention Christ. Oh, it triggers something in them. People will hear Christ and they get lit up. And some people, they hear Christ and they start getting angry. This is the end, pal. Everything's coming to the surface now. Lisa Light Lover, thank you so much. I love you. 888-888. All day long, 888. This is a grand rising. Love your channel and your teachings, Michael. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Lisa Light Lover. Thank you so much. I appreciate your attention, the currency of the universe. And, you know, and I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon. I'm ready to work more and do more. If it calls you, the link for Patreon is in the description. I'm very grateful when you join our Patreon. And we have the live Zoom meetings. And listen, I feel so empowered. And I'm calling it how it is. Like right now, I could go, I want to go all day long. Prior to this, I was so tired, Light Warriors. And I was like, oh, I really need a break. And my Nana said there's a time for this and a time for that. So we actually have to be in tune with God, the light codes, and these energies. We can't bow down to a boss that tells us what to do. There's some days you need to rest and I need to rest. And then there's some days I need to work. Like Sundays, a lot of people, they consider it the weekend. I was work on Sunday. I did extra work. We can't go in with the matrix because when the light codes come in, when the ascension symptoms come in, and if you're just tuning in right now, you might have ascension symptoms where you're really tired or you're bursting. Like I was tired during the day. I was all over the place. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep. You can't stop these energies. We can't be bowing down to false idols, to bosses that have a certificate and bow down to them anymore. We have to go towards a humane. Do you know people get fired from their job if they miss work sometimes? You know, people, listen, it's happening around the world, and people are dealing with ascension symptoms. Maybe you don't feel good. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you have a headache. We have to be humane during this time period. We have to be mindful that mental health is a big thing. Be mindful of mental health. Some people are real aware of the naps. You're taking the nap right now, right? After this, you'll probably go take a nap, right? People are taking the naps, light warriors. But it's, I have to even reflect on this myself. I feel bad. I feel shameful when I'm tired all day long. Oh, what are these people going to... And then I need to stay by myself. You know, and that's the best thing. If you can't find people that respect you and know what's going on, they can't resonate with you, right? You feel guilty, the Ripple wrestling investor. We are feeling guilty when we're tired. Saturday, I didn't feel very productive. Yesterday, in the beginning of the day, I still felt that energy, but then I got up. I sometimes you have to put your foot down and say, I'm ready to go. And that's what you need to do during the Lionsgate portal. Don't let this time period pass you by. Don't allow evolution to pass you by. It's a true story. Don't allow this energy to pass you by. Even if you have to stand up, do it now. And then take the rest, take a resty rest. But we're still in this energy. This is the maximum. You might be in a different place in your life. There was a time 5 years ago, all I did was put my intent out on this day. Drag yourself to the beach, drag yourself to the river, drag yourself to the mountain. Just sit there and be in nature. Allow the negative ions of the planet to course through you. If you need to sun gaze and just broadcast. This is what I'm having abundance come into my life. Abundance can come in many forms. Abundance can come in the form of people. That is the abundance we are putting out, the abundance today on the Lionsgate portal, that our everyday lives in our community will continue to expand exponentially. And we are going to double. That's what we got. We're going to double this year. We're going to double. That's how big this year is going to be. We're going to double this year. If we do it in a month, it's even greater. We are going to double in size. And we're going to create it ourselves. We're not waiting. We're not going to wait, okay, this or that. We're not going to do the things that they did in the past, the false idols. You want to be a celebrity human. You need to do this. We're not going to do this no more. We are going to create it ourselves. We're not going to be victims. We're going to create it ourselves. And again, it's okay to feel down. I'm going through this on certain days myself. Some days I get down on myself. Oh, it's down today. It's okay. But you got to get up, and then you have to back it up with radical action. Come back bigger and stronger the next day. It's the Lionsgate portal. Let me smash some 888s in the chat. This is the 888 abundance code activation. Lionsgate. Lionsgate. The Lions. You are creating abundance right now. Lisa Pinto, 888. Thank you so much. Give all the glory to the Lord. Yes, give the glory. Sometimes it's okay to surrender. I've done that as well. Sometimes it's okay to pray to God. They took God out of the schools. They took God out of the mainstream media, and they made you worship false idols. I've prayed to God. Yeah, I have. And now Michael's here. It's true. Can you hear the cicadas? It's quiet now. Cicadas are up. Nature's up. Everyone's up right now. You have to rise up. This is the Lionsgate portal, and we're going to create the abundance together. On my personal journey later today, I'm going to get out in nature, and it's going to be by myself. So we're going to conclude this very powerful message. Later today, I'm going to go out by myself, and I am going to put out to the universe what I am creating, abundance. I'm sharing some of it with you right now, but I'm still going to practice. I'm going to go barefoot in nature. I'm going to go out on the beach. I'm going to look at the sun if it's available, if the clouds are there, whatever. But you still put it out there. Sirius is still out there. Take it in. And I'm going to create the abundance for next year. Double, double, double. We're going double. We're going to go triple if we want. We are abundant right now. And we have to be so abundant that we never have to have fear of the matrix. Once again, we're going to become so abundant that we're never going to have fear of the matrix again. We're going to be so abundant, we're never going to have fear of the matrix again. I'm giving you the codes. We're going to be so abundant, we're never going to have fear of the matrix again. It's true. We're never going to be fearful of the matrix again. Quadruple abundance, purple abundance. Yeah, the purples. Yeah, it's tremendous. It's tremendous. Yeah. So I am grateful for all of your support. The greatest support is your attention. So before I get off, please take the time to click the like button and take the time to share this video link on all platforms today, because it is the line. We're doing it in the energy. Nature boy. Woo! I appreciate you. I am abundance, joy, celebration, humor, power, magnificence. I am. And the important part of that, nature boy, is the humor as well. We got to be funny. We have to have a good time. We have to laugh. And we're going to put it out there. So please share this video link on all platforms. And if you'd like to join our group chats, we have Telegram and Discord. You could all share your truth, right? You share your truth as well. And I'm unbelievably grateful for everyone that joins our Patreon. You could select any tier. It's donation basis, whatever you would like to put in. I appreciate anything. It's whatever you want to put in. And I can't. And those that were on the Zoom meeting last night, I love doing the Zooms. It's really, it's so much fun to do the Zooms. It's great. And I can actually get to be a little bit more of myself. And I want to teach. I want to teach all different interesting things that you might have never even thought about. And we're going to find ways to create a new world, a new reality, and have fun with it. Don't you want to have fun? Don't you want to have fun, Light Warriors? And yeah, it's tremendous. So think about what you can put out. I'm going to share. I'll share one of the links. There is a cap on how many people can fit in the Zoom, though. But yes, I will share the links. And think about what you can do today to create it yourself. That's what I'm doing. Not the matrix. We have people in the chat walking away. Have the courage to walk away and start your new career. Start a new chapter in your life. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the support. Links are in the description. And let's just focus on abundance across the board. You could give a fish and a person could eat for a day. If you teach a person how to fish, they'll never go hungry again. We are going to teach all the secrets of the universe in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And then you'll never go hungry again. It's true. It's true. This is the Lionsgate portal. And nothing could stop this. I love you all. I'm very grateful for all of your support today. And please keep sharing this video link. Share our channel. It's the greatest thing of all. And it's just keep throwing it out there. And again, can you believe this? Before I get off, can you believe this? We're so big. We're doing this for. I've never had a viral video, and I'm still here. It's the power of resiliency. I never had a viral video, and I'm still, can you believe that, Light Warriors? Nothing was ever handed. We have to embrace the lion, and we have to put out and really do it ourselves. So keep smashing the like button. Maybe one of them will go viral. I appreciate all of you. Remember, this is the authentic journey, and I love you all. Happy attracting today. Attract it all today. We're going to track the viral video today. Keep sharing. Keep going. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. So it is. Thank you so much for that, Shirley. I'm the greatest teacher, right, Shirley? And I'm grateful for what you did for me back in January. It really, it was really helpful. The greatest support. I love you all, and that's why I'm here today. Don't stop, won't stop. Just keep going. I love you all. Bye for now.